Warning. The following program contains scenes which may offend some viewers. Others may experience mild discomfort, nagging backache, post-nasal drip and delirium, followed by rapid heartbeat, swelling of the nose, throat, and abdomen, and loss of facial hair. Repeated viewing of this tape may result in the loss of one's bodily functions, redistribution of facial features, premature baldness, and a difficulty in forming simple sentences. So, if you're seriously considering a rewarding, challenging career as a lawn ornament, this is the show for you.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen.
Man, it's hot in here.
No, it's not.
I'm sweating over here. It couldn't be all that meth I did earlier.
Probably not. It's probably mutually exclusive. Video marked dorsal.
What? What does that mean?
That's a video we just showed.
Oh.
Thanks for paying attention. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Grown Man Record Night. Pivot point of a shitty ass fucking week, man. It's been a shitty week all the way around the boards. I don't know how else to slice it. Bad week. Bad week. This is where you come in here and like make a difference. You turn it around. Let's make the weekend good. We got a good start.
To somebody.
We got Jay sitting in here with us tonight. Unfortunately, no Steve fever. We'll get into that in a little bit in a few minutes.
Yeah.
But yeah, big weekend ahead for us. I got some stuff. I got some errands. I hate it when people tell me I have to run errands. That really pisses me off.
Run errands?
Yeah, I hate that. I hate that. It's like,
Why?
tell me. Like, yeah, I need to.
It's personal or something, you know?
I mean, yeah, if it's like, oh, I got to go get tampons and
Yeah,
some
get the
like
butt
scaby medicine
butt
or whatever.
doctor,
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I get that. Like, I got to run out for a while. When somebody says that, I was like, oh, that's kind of personal. When somebody that you're super close to says
Like, go ahead.
if somebody you're super close to is like, oh, I got to go run errands, like your girlfriend. I got to go run some errands. What the fuck are you doing? What are you talking about? Because I would rather hear, all right, I got to run to Walmart, and then I got to drop by Walgreens and grab that script, and then I don't know, I may drop by Arby's. Don't tell me you're running errands. I hate it.
But like, do you have friends that like have an emergency to go pick up tampons
Tampo
or whatever you said? Whatever you said they needed.
Who? What?
Like run to the store and get something, you know, like your medication, anal medication or whatever.
Butt paste.
Yeah, like you know, who's gonna be in a rush to really do that though? You know.
I mean, not me. I'm prepared with my butt paste. That's kind of the point of the story. I just don't like the term.
The point of the story?
No. The point of the story is I don't like the term I'm running errands.
Oh.
Okay, Dr. Mysterio, fucking tell us.
I think every time you say running errands, I think it's spelled ERINS.
The female errand.
Yeah, like Aaron.
Running it, huh?
Aaron, like Aaron Gray. You know?
Aaron Gray.
She was an ERIN, right?
Yeah, she sure was.
That was my first crush. Was Aaron Gray?
Mine would have been Wonder Woman, Linda Carter.
That's a good one.
First crush or first boner, however you want to call it.
Is that what you call boners, crushers?
It was Charlie's Angels, or but like a single female would have been Wonder Woman, the Wonder Woman from the Wonder Woman show.
Okay.
I love when she did the spin around thing where she changed, and every time she spun around, she kind of stopped like she was discombobulated. That was my favorite part.
Okay.
Had her like poochy red lips.
Yeah, she was a former like Miss USA or something, wasn't she?
Oh,
At one point, Linda Carter.
I mean, you're not telling. I mean, I wouldn't argue with you.
Yeah.
You tell me she's that all day long, I would.
I think she helped me when I was a baby one time.
Wait,
actually.
no, wait a minute. Now I've heard this story before.
You know, did I ever tell you about the time I met John Stamos when he was on to General Hospital? I swear to God.
Did you
I
really?
swear to God, the Greensboro Coliseum.
The fuck was he doing at the Greensboro Coliseum?
At one of those spring things you go to, you know.
No. What do you mean spring thing?
Like show, like convention kind of thing at the Coliseum.
Nope.
You know, like that. Like the outdoor living convention kind of thing.
Oh, I do their
Come
commercials.
this Saturday from 3 to 5 to see John Stamos he was there from the hospital show.
Yeah, it made a lot more sense when you let into it. You're like, you know, when they have those spring conventions for
That's what it's called, right? A spring convention?
no.
What is that called?
the
It's a convention, right?
no, it's not a convention.
It's a show.
It's a show. Yeah. Now it's called the Ideal Living's Home Show.
Yeah.
But it's those where they, you know, you can go to look at how a dope way to do your patio, or like remodel your kitchen, or stuff like that.
Yeah, and John
in the spring,
Stamos.
it's
and John Stamos was
often
there
outdoor
signing
stuff.
pictures. And I have a picture somewhere with John Stamos. Like I was a little kid. You know?
Really?
Yeah.
You gotta find it.
I legit, like, swear to God, I've got one somewhere. My dad might have it in his. He's talking about getting his. Sorry, we're kind of rambling here. My dad's actually talking about
Going back to school.
developing all his slides. He's got thousands of them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm actually looking forward to that.
I may want to chip in on that. I'm gonna be honest with you. Now we actually had we do jokes sometimes on here on the show. Sometimes they land, sometimes they don't.
Well,
Somebody sent one in. Who sent this one in this week?
let me find the name. Oh, look at that girl. Whew.
Easy.
Let's see. We got one this week from.
Sorry.
This is from Abe Silverman of
Abe
Wichita
or
Falls.
Ave?
Abe Silverman Wichita Falls, Kansas.
Oh, Kansas. An older viewer, it sounds like.
Yeah.
I don't want to judge. Sounds like an older viewer.
Yeah. He says, "Dear
Oh, no! Sorry, I hit the wrong button.
He says, Dear Grown Man Record Night, I love the show. I watch every Friday night
Appreciate
from
you.
my man cave.
Oh, dope. Yeah.
And,
a lot of man cave guys here. Man cave of doom. Shout out.
Jay is my favorite.
Okay, I don't like.
What is... we'll skip that part. But I wanted to send in a joke, and so I hope you like it. It's about my medical condition.
I don't like this already.
One time I ate a dictionary,
Ate a dictionary.
and it gave me a thesaurus throat I've ever had. Man, did that make sense?
I'm pretty sure there was some kind of sense, and
It gave me
Dictionary is a whole
it
nother
gave
book
me
from-
the thesaurus throat I've ever had. Is that better?
okay.
So
Merv?
he eats a thesaurus, and
Brad,
it
check your
sounds like he
classic.
has a sore throat.
Yeah, we got it. I mean, we get it, sort of.
Yeah. But,
I feel like that's,
yeah, but thank you, Abe.
The only Abe I know is Abe Vigoda and Abraham
Keep watching.
Lincoln.
Keep watching.
That's the two.
You don't meet many Abes anymore.
No,
do you?
no. Oh, no, there's also the Abe on MTV's The Challenge. I don't know if you guys are big Challenge fans.
No.
True story, I got my surname from MTV's The Challenge. It's an homage to a Challenge character, Johnny Bananas.
I remember that Johnny,
Bananas?
the wrestler guy,
Johnny Rotten.
no, Johnny Paycheck.
Johnny Come Lately.
Johnny, whatever his name was. He got into wrestling, you know. I saw him at the card show a couple years ago. He was signing autographs out in the lobby. It was right before COVID. He was signing autographs out in the lobby. What is his name? Johnny Fairplay.
Oh, Johnny Fairplay. What's up? Oh, yeah, he's the one Joe Rogan got into it with on that, about got in a fight. Merv, Zach, Fluffhead, trying to shout out some folks we hadn't seen earlier in the evening over on the Twitch side of things. Jay's here. Steve's not here tonight. Unfortunately, Steve is still testing positive for COVID, which is, it sucks, but it's okay in the fact that he's feeling fine. He's vibing. He's cool. But, like, he's still testing positive, so can't come to work, can't come over here, or shit like that. It's an unfortunate situation, but, it could be worse. It could have you all, like, fucked over double.
Well,
and
I'm
stuff,
trying to, like, find the best picture of Steve we can.
Of Steve?
Yeah, he did send a picture in this week.
Steve sent a picture?
Yeah.
You pull it up on this one?
Yeah, we can.
What's it look like?
I'll find the show on television.
It is?
Yeah.
Wait a minute.
Steve sent us a picture this
No,
week.
that's not. Look.
Is that the...
Now, that's an outdated catheter. That is no way that's Steve right there. I know a modern catheter system when I see one, Jay. That's not one, 100%.
No, wait. Maybe this is the right one.
Don't, you're zooming in too far.
Is that the right one?
Wait a minute.
It's Steve Forbes.
All right. Oh, look, Steve's right there in the
Yeah,
chat.
that guy actually does it like Steve.
Look, Steve's in the chat, Jay.
It's, what's the pizza owner's name?
Ariola Montola? Jay found a picture of Ariola Montola with some sort of...
He's in the hospital, man.
Is he? Is he, Jay? I couldn't tell because all the tubes and fuck. Fuck, man. Jesus Christ. You just tell me he's in the hospital? No, he's standing in line at Kmart. But he's not going to buy. He's just checking prices. Hey, can I check a few prices? If I'm in the line, I don't have to buy, do I? Can you ring these up for me just so I can see how much they are?
He gets icy on the way out.
I'm gonna come back on Wednesday. That's based on a true experience. You ever get behind somebody that just wanted to check prices?
Oh God. At the grocery store?
No, that happens all the time. I don't want to talk shit about poor people because I mean, not everybody's got it good. But like, you pull your card up and you start taking shit out of it.
Oh yeah. That's happened to me when I was young. I should happen in college. I mean, you know.
Yeah, I shouldn't make fun of that, but yeah. Then I look and I see what you got in your card. And I'm like, hell yeah, it's funny. Buying actually Sprite brand, are you? I haven't bought a name brand soft drink since the fucking 2000 aughts. But whatever.
All right, are you trying to make a political statement?
I'm not making a political statement. It's not a political statement, but I just see that happen all the time. Doesn't matter. It's neither here nor there. Now, we did have a fantastic time. I was off for a few days, Memorial Day, and I took a couple extra days. And the tradition over on Twitch, we watched Summer Rental, the best way to start off the summer season. Watch Summer Rental, and another shout out to Shane. The system I have here failed and fucked up, and the way that videos load into this system, there's no like stop, rewind, pause like features on the video like any normal video system. And so I did what I just did with the false start with the show. I hit a button, you know, I accidentally like, oh wait, you know, I hit the wrong button. When I hit the wrong button and then I went back and the movie started over and we're like 20-30 minutes into it. Vibe Kill City. Shane sends a link like lickety split. Here, you can watch it right here. Boom. And I pulled it up. We watched it that way. No problems. And then afterwards, we watched One Crazy Summer, the Savage Steve Holland film of Better Off Dead fame. We watched that right afterwards. It was Vibe City over there. Let me tell you what. That was an awesome time. That's one of my favorite days of the year is that Sunday before Memorial Day. That's when we typically watch Summer Rental, grill up some burgers, some dogs, a couple of cold Budweisers. Mm-hmm. It's a whole scene, dude. It's a whole scene. It's good times.
Good times.
But anyway, we had this year was no exception. We had a fantastic time over the streaming. We recently started streaming it just the last couple of years. It was really, really cool. Got something unique and interesting happening tomorrow, and I'm kind of worried about it. I kind of wanted to do the show a little earlier tonight, and we really didn't. Hopefully I'm not too effed up. This has happened twice before. We got a good friend of the program's been watching us for a long time in Reykjavik, Iceland, our pal Ragnamar. And his dad, this is like, it's so funny that this came up. This is how this started. Like early on when he was watching the show, we were doing those wrestling bits. And we were going to you were challenging me to a Siler street fight. Siler City is a town less than an hour from here, but it's just kind of a funny sounding North Carolina town, you know what I mean? You can make it sound funny. And so we'd been talking about this Siler street fight and all this stuff, and it was like kind of a meme and something we joked about. Well, Ragnar from Iceland said, hey, my dad's coming to the United States. I'm like, oh, that's cool. And he's like, oh, he's coming to North Carolina. I was like, oh, that's crazy, man. He's like, where's he going? And he was like, Siler City. And I'm like, no shot. What? I thought he was trolling us. Like, just, you know, that's the town he knew from us talking about him. He's like, no, my aunt lives over there. And I'm like,
that's crazy.
What? And dead ass, his aunt lives less than an hour from here. So anyway, tomorrow, Ragnar's Pops is in town again, and we're doing like a biannual. We've done it twice before, so not biannual. That'd be twice a year. And every now and then, exchanging of records, because
semi-annual.
Shipping stuff back and forth is, of course, crazy from Iceland and stuff. But he's got some stuff for me, and Steve and I have put together a little package for Ragnar, and we'll do an exchange. and then his dad will take it back on the plane, and it's really fucking cool. That's how I've got these cool Iceland records and stuff over here. But really cool stuff, man. It's gonna be fun. It's always cool to see Ragnar's pop, man. It's a nice guy, and it's still cool and blows me away that there's somebody in Iceland that enjoys watching the program. I don't know. It's still like one of those. You mean this thing goes all the way over? Golly! You know, it's still one of those things. What are we letting know in the comments? Explosive for regular. Oh, he's got diarrhea?
Oh, bike chains, yeah. I remember the bicycle chains we got in the mail that one time.
Oh, yeah, they're still down here. Hold up. I got those bike chains right down here somewhere. And those fruit and vegetable supplements. They were really weird. They came from Customs.
Yeah.
Really, really weird, man. Sean, what's up, baby? Our very first YouTube friend, Ustream friend, the Beat Stylist right there, folks. Hell yeah.
Hell yeah, man.
Hell yeah. So it'll be fun to meet up with Ragnar's dad tomorrow and exchange some presents. And we got him some dope stuff. And Chromie's in the yard drinking Wizards. May pass out at any second. Holy shit balls. What's going on up there in Canada? As soon as the snow melts, you guys turn into fucking lunatics. What's going on up there?
What's a wizard?
I don't know what that is. What's a wizard?
A Mr. Wizard? Did you ever like that show, Mr. Wizard?
I did like Mr. Of course I like Mr. Wizard.
Yeah, I didn't care much for him.
What's the Canadian drink Wizard? I'm intrigued about it. What else are we talking about?
I don't know, man.
You know, I did beers, Wizards. I like it. I'm gonna adopt that. I really like that. I'm gonna adopt. It sounds like
a microbrew kind of.
These generic I don't know. Aaron's son's got a birthday party tomorrow and a bounce house. You know, my neighbor had a bounce house tonight, and all sorts of stuff. Going to run through it all in records. Yeah, but what I was that reminded me. What I'm scared about is Ragnar's dad's like coming back in town, and he's like, "Oh, I'm flying back. It's going to be Saturday. I don't really know what time." And so we'll call you when we get to the airport, and we can meet up somewhere close, and we'll do the exchange and all that. And I'm like, yeah, that's cool. And then as I get closer, like today, and I'm like, wait. I mean, you don't mean like 9, 10 in the morning or nothing, do you? Because like, I mean, normally like that's no problem for me. I get up 7. I get up at 7:21 every day. You know, I know people get up.
So you can get to work at 9:30.
No, my work starts at 8:30, Jay.
You don't. Just saying, you know.
But yeah, I get up at 7:21. I'm competing with the background music. All right.
So you can watch cartoons?
Thank you, Mark.
Is that when you get up so early?
I do get up that early to watch cartoons, 100%. 100%. But anyway, I hope he comes in the afternoon or something.
You don't hear that.
What just happened on this my chat just like signed out. Fuck, man.
Are we still in the air?
Yeah, we're still in the air. My restream chat just signed out.
Are you sure?
What have you been up to, Jay?
Oh, just working a whole lot, keeping that ice fresh.
Select all images with a chimney. Fuck off, man. Just give me my chat back. How about that? How about you show me my chat and I don't come down there and beat the fuck out of it?
It's kind of like a game.
How's that?
It's kind of like a game, you know?
How's that? How you like them apples? Throw the PC away, get a new one. Who wants this PC? We're auctioning it off.
Oh yeah, my PC shit the bed. I think we talked about that.
Yeah.
My $1,200 PC that's just like over a year old.
Should have went with SkyTech Gaming, bro.
Hopefully it's going to be rectified the next couple of weeks.
Boom, 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 boom.
I secured a copy of Windows, though.
So check this out. One of the... did you? That's cool. I saw
Don't you point your finger at me now, boy.
I saw one of our local record establishments posted something earlier. I don't know if you saw it, Jay. From,
I did see that.
Hippo Records.
I did see that, actually.
And I found it to be a pretty interesting comment. I wanted to bring it to everybody tonight. The label Universal Music Group, which is that's who pops you for copyright on YouTube and Twitch and where they're the ones. They're the ones that are really all over it. But they've announced this drastic price hike on all their shit, like all their vinyl stuff. And this record store, like, we're no longer going to carry this stuff from these people. Because he said, basically, I can't sell Sgt. Pepper's for $37 and I'm paying $32 for it. It's not worth me, like, picking it up and putting it in the store. So, fuck off.
Yeah.
But it's like a pretty huge increase. And, which includes, just right off the rip, he mentioned Elton John, Beatles, Kanye, Weezer, Amy Winehouse, Beastie Boys, Sublime. And he was just like, yeah, I'm no longer gonna fuck with that shit at all.
Maybe they get things back down to the bare
I mean,
roots
you
of
would
used
kind of
records.
you would kind of hope that that would happen. Like, it's one of those things, like, if people, you know, if like a game is bad, say Madden is bad, and it's been bad for a few years, and everybody always says, like, you know, if you fucking idiots would stop buying it every year, they'd fix the problems with the game. But that rarely does that happen. You know what I mean? So I don't know.
Well, I mean, I don't have anything to do with the record economy, but, like, that's why I don't buy records like I do anymore, just because they're so damn expensive now.
Yeah, there's a jumping off point there, 100%. Yeah.
We can talk about that all night, though.
But there is some stuff that comes out that's like, that hasn't been out on vinyl before, or it's like super rare and hard to get a hold of, or you know, like the originals are $200.
Yeah.
And then a new reissue comes out.
No, I'm talking about...
You know what? But they can kind of get you when that scenario happens and a record's $35. I'm a lot more likely to be like, okay, well, I mean, the originals are $200, and they fucking know that shit.
Well, yeah, but for the mainstream, like, record buyer, like, you're paying a lot of money for, in a lot of cases, it's not even well-made stuff, you know. And are you buying it because it's rare, or are you buying it because it's, like, out? Like,
and it's the thing that week.
Like,
Sean says the new Beastie Boys Check Your Head 4 LP is 130 balls.
yeah,
Fuck
that's
that.
crazy, man. I mean,
All those groups can fuck off and die. Quote of the night. Yeah, it's like, I don't know, man. That's just, yeah.
I mean, they're literally there's literally tons and tons and tons of dollar records 5 years ago that now.
I know they're not dollar
30
records anymore.
No, I know, but
all of those bands they mentioned, Sons for Beastie Boys and stuff like that, that's a little tougher. But, like, you know, Elton John, Beatles and stuff like that, put in your time and, like, look, you'll eventually acquire it. Now, I think one of the mistakes of, like, modern nouveau record collectors is, I'm into collecting records. I love the Beatles. Well, in the next 2 months, I'm going to buy every reissue the Beatles has. Now, it took me 10 years, literally 10 years, to get the Beatles records I want. Mm-hmm. And I don't want them all. And some of the ones that came at me, I didn't even super want, but they're in my collection. But I wanted Revolver. I wanted the White Album. You know, like, there's a few that I really wanted in my collection.
Yeah.
Sabbath, a better example for this crowd would be Sabbath. There was a couple, Master Reality and Volume 4 eluded the fuck out of me forever. I knew everybody was like, I can't believe you never seen one of those. I'm like, no. Every time I go, because I didn't buy shit online. I didn't buy reissues. I just, whatever my local store had, that's what I picked up. And I'm like, nope. For whatever reason, those two records, I refuse to seek out, like, actively buy online or whatever. And sooner or later, my local shop had, I think I got Masters of Reality for 12, Volume 4 for 8 or 10. And they're not perfect shape, but they're, like, you know, US OG, like the maroon.
I gave you a Volume 4, like, way back, too. Yeah.
You gave it to somebody. I've got one.
Oh.
Like, I had one.
But yeah.
But yeah, it's I like the fact that it took me several years to get the Sabbath records I wanted, or the Beatles records I wanted. I didn't just.
But still,
I didn't just buy them.
But still, part of my problem is too, you can't get Sabbath record for $8 anymore.
Yeah, it's a different. It's a different story nowadays, 100%.
You know, like.
But you can find stuff.
You can find stuff, but it takes more effort, I guess.
Yeah, and
you can't go in the recently arrived bin anymore at your local record store, and you know.
You can still, though, occasionally catch people slipping.
Every now and then.
That is the absolute joy. Actually, that's not near as much joy in your local.
You like ripping people off.
No. Like in your local record store, that feels bad. Sometimes, if you're friends, I would actually even maybe say something. Because there's times I've been like, hey, this thing you put $20 on, I just went downstairs and played it. There's a fucking warp in it, and they're like, oh shit, are you serious? And like, they, not $15 off the price or whatever. The same token, I think if I realize, like, you don't know much about this genre, this is a $100 record. Now, I could have bought it for $12, but I'd maybe rather tell you so your store can stay in business. But there's other stores I go into where I'm like, ha ha ha, fuck this guy. But, I don't know. I'd like to think I'd do the right thing. You think you do the right thing, Jay?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know about that. I just reached down like I was grabbing a record. What else I want to say? Hey, I posted in our Discord this week, Merciful Fate. We're big Merciful Fate guys here, Jay. Played their first show. I found an old picture. I want to show an old picture. They played their first live show in 23 years in Germany. And everybody was like raving about how good it sounded and stuff. So I checked out a YouTube video. Fucking A, man. King Diamond. Absolutely spot on point, man. They also performed a new song, but no footage of that shit's come out. But you can find videos of this performance, like this just this past week. Holy shit balls, man! It's really good. How old is King Diamond right now? You think?
Probably in his mid-60s, early 60s.
Wow. I mean,
I don't know.
It sounded really good, man. It really did. Oh, Aaron says Nuclear Assault and False Prophet are playing in Chapel Hill tomorrow night. Oh my God, Jay, let's get in there and start some mess in the parking lot.
Man, I don't know about that, but yeah, like I saw the guitarist, original guitarist. He still would every now and then get up with King Diamond.
Are you using words?
Yeah, well, the original guitarist, it was kind of like, the music writer for that band.
Uh-huh.
Like, he played with King Diamond when King Diamond went solo. So it's not like he hadn't been around, for long. And they remain friends. And he gets up and jams with them every now and then, so...
Yeah, I was pretty impressed, man, I have to say.
Who's the drummer? Mickey D?
I think it's Gene Gary Diablo.
Oh, man. Of Gene's Soda Shop?
CreamYourJeans.com.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, that's going to be my new gamer tag.
Scream Your Jeans.
Cream Your Jeans. It's the grossest fucking...
Cream Jeans.
Grossest fucking thing. Who's posting Wordles? You guys posting Wordles?
What's Wordle?
What's Wordle? Do you not know what Wordle is? You dead ass don't know what Wordle is?
I've heard of it, but I don't know.
Alright. Let's move on.
I'm trying to become more of a music writer for my band.
You get more money that way, Steve.
Alright, that's cool, Steve.
This is pretty interesting. I'm a big Neil Young guy. You a big Neil Young guy, Jay?
Watched the thing about Neil Young this week, actually.
Did you?
Yeah.
Well, apparently there's going to be a previously unreleased album called Toast, which I love the title of. It's coming out on Reprise in July for the very first time. Originally recorded with Crazy Horse in San Francisco's Toast Studios. And he shelved it because he quote unquote said, "So sad that I couldn't put it out." It was like a bad breakup or some shit like that. And I didn't get a chance to sample any of this. I couldn't really find any of it, but a shelved Neil Young record I'd be really interested in listening to. Neil Young is just although if it's sad, that tells you it's going to be probably pretty slow, but You know, y'all can make some music now. I enjoy it when he
Yeah, I watch this interesting thing. It's this really
on
cool
television.
No, on YouTube actually.
Whoa.
I come across this YouTube channel. This guy out in L.A. and he's like, or Hollywood, whatever. He's like probably mid-60s.
Okay.
And he
Talk about your blue jean, baby queen.
you could tell he was in the business. Like he had an end in the business. You could tell by the way he talked and like the story he told. So he makes this.
King Diamond 65.
That's what I said, early to mid-60s.
Yeah,
I thought.
it's crazy. Crazy.
But this guy makes videos of famous music places around L.A.
Huh.
And he went to the house where Neil Young recorded the one with Cinnamon
No Time
Girl.
for Sergeants.
One with the one with Cinnamon Girl. And because he recorded it in like a room, like a living room or something, you know? And,
Yeah.
So I went in the house and everything and looked at the house, and it's cool. But it's only like 2,000 people had seen it. It was kind of...
Yeah.
It was well made.
Yeah.
Maybe more than 2,000, but it was like not a lot. It
I was
well made.
always super interested when I first, man, I know you know what it's like. Like when we first started playing music and we were like super into bands and like started, practicing pork chop, like our high school days. Anything that was on MTV or whatever that was like had to do with a band or showed bands recording, like even bands you didn't give two fucks about. If it showed like recording gear and fucking pedals and guitars and guys hanging out in the studio or any of that, I would watch anything. I loved all of that. And one of the things I always romanticized about was the renting a house and recording in it for like a month or something like that. You know what I mean? Like renting a house and just living in it and getting all fucked up and recording in it. And it's a dining room and it looks over a pond and that's where we did the fucking solo for that one song. Like I thought that was so cool and I always wanted to do that.
That one in Montreal where Rush did Moving Pictures. Was it Moving Pictures?
I don't know, bro.
But that was a really cool studio. And, like the Police did some stuff there, I think, too. And, then there was that one,
What?
There was that one studio, where that guy recorded.
Band called Death Doc. That's a good doc. I watched that. I don't know if I mentioned it on this show or not.
Lay Studio.
The studio.
That's right, Merv.
Look at Merv. You know Merv ain't missing that shit. You doing one, Jay?
Nah, I'm good.
Oh, look at Jay.
I'm good. What are you doing?
Jay.
Straight pop off?
Jay's trying to go to heaven. No pop off for Jay.
All right, hold on.
Oh, watch that one. I want you to drink out of a dirty one.
Don't make me do it.
I want to see Jay drink out of a dirty one. I want to see him throw up later. I'm going to videotape it. I like that stuff. I like it. Murph said he's been there. Nice. But yeah, I love all that old school stuff, man. Close that bitch down.
Oh, man. I'm back.
Back.
Did you miss me?
Baby, I'm back.
I watched quite a bit of Highlight this week. You ever watch Highlight?
No, 100% don't. I've never seen Highlight.
That's the whole premise of the Foo Fighters horror comedy that just came out. Oh, yeah. That's still a thing?
The
Foo Fighters horror comedy is still a thing?
man, I want to do.
Did you hear about Naomi Judd?
What?
Did you hear about Naomi Judd?
You know what's in Naomi's Judd?
What's that? Judd Apatow?
No.
Judd's, what's the Judd from the 80s Rat Pack? Or Brat Pack? Judd Hirsch?
No.
No, that's not
No.
Judd Hirsch.
Judd Hirsch? I think you got your new name,
Oh,
Jay.
man. Judd Hirsch was on Taxi, right?
No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, wasn't Judd Hirsch on Taxi?
It's not Judd Hirsch.
Yes, it is.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
Yes, it is.
No.
Pretty sure it is. Judd Hirsch. That's his name.
No.
Yeah. George Michael's sister. No.
George Michael's sister.
No.
Where's the
Judd Hirsch. That's his name. Taxi. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, you know what really fucked me up is we were watching Taxi.
Judd Nelson. That's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Judd Nelson.
Yeah, from Breakfast Club.
Yeah.
We were watching Taxi not too long ago, and Judd Hirsch characters like
Grumpy old man.
right?
Yeah.
Right?
I know where you're going with
Yeah,
this.
and so I looked it up Judd Hirsch's character is supposedly. They said something about Alex. You're 42. Get your life together. I'm like, huh, hold the fuck on right now. Are you telling me that I'm watching Taxi, and Judd Hirsch's character is supposedly 3 years younger than I am right now? Because I can't fucking handle that, Jay.
Did you look it up and do the math?
Oh, it was, yeah.
Was it right? Was
his character was supposed to be 42.
How old was he, though? Did you do the...
Oh, no, I don't know how... No, I don't know. But, yeah, it was... That was
Yeah,
crazy.
I always got him and... always got Judd Hirsch and the guy from...
Harold Melvin.
No, the guy from The Odd Couple.
I lost my YouTube chat. It's pissing me
What's
off.
the guy from The Odd Couple? Not Tony Randall.
Jack Klugman?
Yeah, Jack Klugman. He was on Quincy, right?
Correct.
Yeah. I always got him and Judd Hirsch mixed up.
All right, so there's some weird thing. I've got some new stuff going. But what sucks is, oh, for crying out loud. I'm having trouble like combining the chats, like YouTube and Twitch. And we never had a problem with that, but it is making the rest of my life
A living hell.
yeah, a living hell. So I just want to go to yeah, Chromie says that burned out. See the YouTube chat that's not coming through on the other side of things. That's okay. We'll do this. We'll do a pop out chat, Jay. Boom. Get out of there. Didn't mean to do that. 100%. Fuck. That means we lost music. Okay. It's all right, Jay. It's a learning experience.
It's just turning into some kind of show, isn't it?
It really is. Now, see, we're back. We're fine. Everybody panics about shit. Live television is a dynamic situation, baby. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. See how I can come over here and do this. Boom. Whoop. Except I mess that up. Do you ever make mistakes, Jay?
Once. Nobody's perfect.
Oh, that's funny. I can't, there we go. Just so I can keep up with the YouTube motherfuckers too. Sorry. Don't welt me. Don't kachonga me. Look.
This is getting weird, man.
Weekly stills. Boom. What's next? Oh, this is some stuff that came out this week. Discharge. A lot of people say this is a huge record in terms of like punk rock lineage. Supposed to be something else before this, but often regarded as one of the most important punk albums of all time. First full length by the band came out like '82, I believe, originally on Clay Records, and done nothing but inspire other bands from like this point forward. Discharge, incredible hardcore band. I'm not the biggest super huge fan, but I think they do. Their influence can't be understated. It's like it's one of those bands. Restart the show. 3, 2, and 1. But let's see what else is on here. What else I had on here? Boom, boom. This kind of blew me away. This actually kind of blew me away. You guys know, I've told this story a couple weeks ago. First of all, let's spam some liquor bottles, if you guys don't fucking mind. Cheers, everybody. Hope you got a little something to do a little pulley stein with us tonight. But a few weeks ago, one of my favorite live streams on the internet, Doctor and the Kid. And I have a tendency to get a little out of pocket on a Saturday night. Especially now I've started going up on some of these streams, which is a mistake because I know how fucked up I am. It's a different thing than record night. But I know what happens, and that's why I've stayed off of them for so long, because I know what happens. Anyway, I was watching Doctor and the Kid several weeks ago, and One of the cats on there was talking, Bruce, Punk's Not Dad. Great channel.
Bruce Wade.
Good dude. Vast knowledge of punk rock stuff.
Bruce Wade.
He held up and started showing the Eater record. And so it was like, oh, I gotta pick that up. And I found one on Discogs and I bought it and it came in the mail and I've played it. And I love the fuck out of it. Cheers, everybody. Are you doing one, Jay?
No. I guess
Yeah,
pour it.
Where's it at?
Oh, man.
You're watching
Man. No, I
commercials,
hit
Jay?
that by accident.
What's the problem, Jay?
I don't know where in the world that came
Where's
from.
your glass?
Right there.
That's okay. So I bought that Eater record. It came from an Italian distro.
Italian eatery.
And I fucking love the record, man. I couldn't be happier with that purchase. 100% incredible. Cheers. Just drank out of my Cubs one a couple days ago.
But this hit your Cubs one.
That went down the wrong way. I love Pop-Off.
Tastes like rubbing alcohol.
No, this is not a I just took a shot thing. I literally just poured it in my windpipe.
It's a double ooh.
Anyway, but today in digging around on some stuff, Cleopatra, I bought some old school punk rock stuff. Cleopatra is like a reissue label, if you don't know. That's where I got my Reagan Youth stuff. I saw this and I'm like, oh, isn't that funny? The record I just bought, Cleopatra did a reissue about it. And then I'm like, wait a minute, no, it's not. This is the Lost debut album. So it actually was a record that was recorded before the one that I have, which is, I think, just self-titled. It's called Eater the Record or something like that. But I guess they recovered the master tapes and they say it's more appropriate to have been a first record than what they did release. You guys, teenager band in England, early UK punk, 77 kind of shit, and it's incredible. I fucking love Eater, and I've never heard of this, didn't know it existed. I mean, I'm just kind of finding out about this band in general, but
General band reporting for duty.
real excited about that. And Cleopatra, that means you can jump on the internet, boom, pick up a copy, lickety split, you're done. Couple of things about these guys tonight. Flamin' Groovies, big rock and roll, a fantastic rock and roll group. A lot of people would consider them a proto-punk band. What I have from them at this point is a 10-inch that was a record store day thing, and I got them for $4, and the live to BBC, bucket full of brains or whatever. Mm-hmm. Really stoked to have picked this up. But Jackpot Records is re-releasing the seminal album Shake Some Action on limited color vinyls coming out. It's very that kind of Stones-ish bluesy rock and roll stuff that kind of leans into the kind of the garagey raw, what would become kind of that proto-punk sound. But notable for this, All Music gives it a 5-star review as an album, which is pretty nice. I mean, they're not the end all be all, but Kevin Gray, who does all the Tone Poet and Blue Note stuff.
No relation to Aaron Gray.
No. Mastered by legendary sound engineer Kevin Gray from the original 76 master tapes. So people are saying this sounds pretty fucking dope.
It sounds mastered.
Huh?
It sounds mastered.
It sounds mastered? Mastered baited.
Yeah.
Judd Hirsch was 43 years old when Taxi debuted. So he was a little older than this character.
Yeah.
Okay. But still.
So he's like your age when Taxi debuted.
But still, Judd Hirsch is just one of those guys that he's perpetually like an old guy. You see Judd Hirsch, he's an old motherfucker. And I guess somebody could say the same for me.
Wasn't he on, what was he on?
Dear John!
Yeah, but he was on something else in the 70s.
Dear John!
Maybe on some
By the
other stuff in
time
the
you
70s.
read these lines, I'll be gone.
I went down a Cheers thing last night.
Life goes on.
It was. I saw like 4 cameos in Cheers. I saw Fred Dryer, Shooter McGavin from the Adam Sandler movie, Happy Gilmore.
Did you see Cameron Kent?
No, these were early ones.
Sammy got the bar back. So I know a guy. I don't mean to brag. This is a low key brag. I know a guy. You guys know Cheers from back in the day. You know, Sammy owns the bar. Sammy loses the bar, and then Sammy gets the bar back. And there's an episode where Sammy gets the bar back, and the people in the bar are carrying Sammy on their shoulders, and they're singing, "Sammy got the bar back. Sammy got the bar back." I know one of the guys that's carrying him. Friend of mine. Friend of the program. He knows the program.
He's a writer too, right?
He's a writer.
Was that one of his episodes?
He didn't write. He didn't write that one.
Oh.
I think he just stood. He was writing some other stuff and was kind of on set. And they were like, "Hey, come be a guy. Come over and be a guy." Judd Hirsch has a big dong. Shane, that may be quote of the night.
I believe it.
That may be quote of the night.
I believe it, man.
Hey, Loretta, what's going on? Must eat foods up in this mug.
He wore like
Right as I said something inappropriate.
His Wikipedia said he wore
apologize.
size 15 shoes. No, that does.
No, it doesn't.
New Balance, size 15. Sauconys. Prototype Sauconys.
I like a Saucony.
Yeah, I do too.
You know, like, crazy, I could have swore Ryan had a pair of Sauconys. And then we had this long conversation. I'm like, yeah, but you've been rocking those Sauconys. He's like, no, I got these Asics. I'm like, yeah, but it's like blue and gold Sauconys. And he was like, no. I think I was telling you, like, yeah, Ryan's got some Sauconys. And like, went into this whole thing about it. Anyway. This was the Discord exclusive preview for the show tonight. I posted the full album of this in the Discord tonight, or today, early on. Look at this cover art, dude. Fantastic cover art from this British stoner desert blues kind of band called Steak, which is a fucking fantastic band name. Steak, S-T-E-A-K. And this is on Ripple Music, and jammed this quite a bit today. To me, it's straightforward stoner rock riffs. Very melodic, not really screamy, hollering. It reminds me of Truck Fighters. It's just kind of like down the middle. It's not Mono Lord where they play the same riff 300 times. You know, but it's not screamy, hollering either. It's kind of varied riffage. I don't want to say Queens of the Stone Age, but it's kind of, you know, a little more desert bluesy than that. But yeah, right on those same vibes. Steakums. There you go. Oh, that'd be a good gamer tag. Steakums.
Yeah.
Dude.
With gravy.
I may be switching my gamer tag from bananas to Steakums. Low key. But yeah, jam this today. Fantastic. It's on Ripple Music. You can pick it up from Ripple Music right now. It came out actually today. If you're into that kind of stuff at all, it's definitely worth a little stream. Check it out if you enjoy it. Buy the record. Oh, there you go, Shane. Boom. There it is. Shane's fucking Johnny on the spot. I'll tell you what about it. That was kind of the stuff that I had pop up for headlines. I thought we had a graphic for that. Do we have a graphic for that? Jerry. I think Aaron made it. Control 2, and we'll route it. Just put it on Control B. We'll route it over. Will you do it? Well, that's fine. Yeah, so check out Steak. That was our headlines. Let's get into a little bit of what we played. How about it?
Yeah, let's do it.
Good stuff tonight.
I feel like I need to leave. I feel like I need to leave, like, right about now.
Yeah, this is when you normally leave.
Well, I gotta be at work early in the morning.
Well, you can leave. I'll pull people up on screen if you don't want to be on here.
You know. I don't know.
I gotta figure it out. You want me to do that all fucked up? I'll mess it up. Sometimes I have trouble with my wife. I think Aaron Griffin sent this in the last pack. And
LP.
I don't know, man.
I don't know, man.
I was kind of vibing on it for a little bit. A couple of the songs, couple of them, Jay. I mean, just a couple of them. Little Bay City Rollers. Whew. Come on, look at them pockets.
That's a record I don't see much.
You don't see this much. Look, it's glam. Some fucking straight up glam. Oh boy,
man! I asked somebody one time. One time I went through Bay City, Michigan, and asked if that was where the Bay City Rollers were from.
Huh?
No joke.
Did that not go over very well?
Well, you know, they're from Bay City, California.
Ooh, a little vertical gatefold on the back.
I think it's Bay City, California. So, which they really look a lot more California than Michigan. You know.
These guys fuck. I mean, it's. I don't know if there's any denying that. But yeah, there was some songs on there. There's some rock and roll songs on there. I'm not gonna lie. There's definitely some rock and roll songs.
R&Rs, man.
Fred gifted some subs, and I was like, "Hey, why don't you choose something?" He said, "Play me something funky," and I was like, "Hey, I bet a little nifty gift or some from our pal Nebulous Prowler."
Scotland. Okay, thanks. I said California. That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
They're from Scotland.
Oh, they're not from Scotland, are they? Oh, because of the colors? Wait, now he has me confused. Alright, I gotta look this up now.
You're kidding. But Nebulous Prowler sent this just a couple of weeks ago, full force. Guess who's coming to the crib? So we jammed that. Look at that cover. Yeah.
Oh, they're from Scotland, huh? I thought they were from California. What's wrong with me? I thought they're from Michigan originally.
Michigan,
what the
Scotland.
hell's wrong with me?
CBS Records, 1970 and fuck.
Who was that? Cool in the Game?
1987? 87. Fuck, I thought this was like an...
Oh, Full Force.
Wow, I thought that was way earlier than that.
87?
Yeah. Good stuff, though. I dug it. Definitely dig that shit. Jay, go home.
I thought they were from Michigan originally. I don't know why. But yeah, that joke didn't go over well whenever I was in Michigan. Well, we'll see.
Dig of the week from last week. Sent away for this. New York Doll self-titled 77 compilation. It's basically a twofer. It's the first two records bundled into a compilation. I got it for $20. I'm super fucking happy with it. I've been jamming the shit out of it. I really enjoy the Dolls now. Kind of one of my new obsessions. The Dolls, they do some fantastic stuff. Big Thunders guy. It's kind of just starting to figure that whole world out, honestly, and really enjoying it. I told Steve he would really be into this stuff too.
Why don't Steve call in? Why don't Steve call in? I'm sure he's sitting downstairs at his.
Bay City is in Michigan. Roots in Scotland. Plaid equals Tartan equals Scotland. Jay, go home. Jugs. Making tacos, but I'm listening.
Oh, he's making tacos.
No, I'm just misused making tacos. I'm losing my voice. Oh God, I'm gonna have to go meet Ragnar's dad and I don't have a voice. This was a gifty from our pal Eric Weinbender. Got a couple of Eric Weinbenders tonight. And this hit just right when it hit. It's one of those. I picked Hoyt Axton's Road Songs. Man.
Oh, look at that bus.
I mentioned this. Look at these back pictures. I mentioned this tonight over on Twitch, but Hoyt Axton, one of the most underrated songwriters of all time, in my opinion. 1972 A&M.
One of the more underrated actors of our generation.
I said, plus he was on Different Strokes and WKRP in Cincinnati. But he writes good songs, and another thing that he doesn't get credit for is a lot of his songs, they're kind of singer-songwriter-y. I don't say ballads, but you know, kind of storytelling Americana stuff. And some of the stuff is funky. I mean, it's country funk. It's got that fucking bounce and twang to it that we all love so near and dear to our hearts, Jay. And
I always got him confused with Bo Bridges.
I got him confused with Joe Don Baker.
Yeah.
So I guess we're even.
Did he do a country album, Joe Don Baker?
Boy, if he did,
I bet you he put out a country album sometime. A lot of the celebrities were.
If you told me there was a Joe Don Baker country record, I would not argue with you.
That umpire from North Carolina, he put a country record. It looks just like Joe Don Baker, the umpire from West, Joe West.
Joe West?
He looks just like Joe Don Baker, and he put a country record out.
On vinyl?
Yeah.
Did he really?
Yeah, in the 80s.
Oh, I've got to find that.
Have you seen the cover?
Who's that down there?
Oh, yeah.
Fantastic record, though. Mr. Bizarro cashed in some banana bucks. Wanted to hear a little Trace Hombre side 2. I can't remember if this is a reissue or not. It's possible. But I was about to say arguably, but I'm not arguing about this. The greatest gatefold in rock and roll history. And I don't argue about nothing. Greatest gatefold in rock and roll history. 100%. But that's where it's at. If you don't think that's number one, you might be in the wrong fucking place. What is it, Jay? Oh my God.
It's either Joe West or Joe Don Blake.
Baker.
Joe Don Blake was a golfer.
You're making mistakes. What's he leaning over? Is that a hamburger beside him? Is that a giant hamburger and a sawhorse?
Oh, look, here's Joe Don Baker reading his own, or listening to his own.
That's not Joe Don Baker. That's Joe West.
It's Joe Don Baker reading his own book. No, listen to his own record, sorry. Is he smoking a cigar?
He better be.
Look, here's Joe West.
We're not showing any more pictures.
This is the last one.
Show and tell ended today when the elementary school bus left at 2:25.
This is the last one.
All right, one more.
Just Joe West and
who is that?
John Wayne.
Oh,
they're friends.
I can't see. I figured it was Frank Stallone. Another. Dude, let me tell you something. This is another Eric Weinbender. I texted Eric. I was like, dude, I love this record so much. I didn't know anything about it when he left it, so I'm like, oh, cool, like whatever. Codename Wild Geese. Who's looking for Havoc reissues? I saw them today, actually. $28. My local shopper-rinsky. Codename Wild Geese. It's this Lee Van Cleef, Ernest Borgnine film. And this seems like a more modern reissue. I can't remember if I checked this out last week or not. It's an 84 film, which is actually on YouTube. And I said, man, we should do like we do movie nights over on Twitch on Wednesday sometimes. We should totally watch this movie because it's on this soundtrack. Man, it is right in my wheelhouse. That 80s cheese synth kind of stuff. It's like 80s synthwave soundtrack stuff, and it is fantastic. I love it. Love it. I'm absolutely over the moon about that record. Aaron Griffin cashing some banana bucks. I want to hear Every Time I Die. One of my favorite covers of a long time, man. Look at that cover. Holy Lord. But these guys were, this New Junk Aesthetics, the name of this. They're wrestling men. Pro wrestling men. Good stuff. Came out in 2009. Really good stuff. And you know, I think this could be easily, I don't want to say discredited because I like it, but lumped into like a nu metal category. But a good bit of that record is really, really on that hardcore vibe. It sounds real hardcore-y to me. The more I listen to it, the more I pick up on those hardcore vibes. versus like just like new metal. Which I mean, I like some new metal too. I mean, I was in a new metal band, so I can't really say, oh no, man. I mean, I love that shit.
Sure.
Did a little VCLT from Nebulous Prowler. Again, going for some funk. Put a little stank on it. Look at this mug. Captain Sky. Got a couple other Captain Skies that didn't have this one. What does it say? Concerned Party Number 1. Concerned Party Number 1. Boy, this mug is funky. Let's see what this gatefold looks like. Honey hush. Look at that. That's pretty cool. Good stuff. It's 1980. You would think this would be way more disco-y than it is, but it's super funky. It does have a little disco tinge at times, but not enough to like make you like, yeah. It ain't no fucking Gloria Gaynor or no fucking weird shit. You know what I mean? Like it's actually some good stuff. Old radios. What's going on? Sorry, I'm having to balance these two like chat windows, which is kind of tough. I tell you what I should do. I should do this. Boom. No.
What, you playing marbles?
Not yet. I'm trying to get these.
Trying to balance it out?
If I do this, I'm not clicking on and off of stuff. You know what I mean?
All right. Sounds like a winner, Bobby.
Okay. What the fuck were we doing? What we played? Fuck. And then this was another dig of the week from last week. Fantastic band, really underrated metal band. Griffin, 1984. I didn't really know shit about these guys, but I was looking up bands on Amazon like months ago, and I remember I was looking up like Razor and Annihilator and stuff like that. And at the bottom, it would say, like you may also be interested in boom and boom and boom. And one of the ones in there was Griffin, and it was not super expensive or whatever. And so I pulled it up and did a little copy and paste and listening to YouTube, and I'm like, oh, this is a great band. And so I like added it to like my save for later or whatever. Then Metal Theologian was talking about it in the video, and I'm like, oh, Griffin, and he was talking about how badass it was. I'm like, yeah, that's been in my cart. When I went to go check the cart, it was like, now marked down from $22.99 to like $14.99, and I'm like, bump, and I just bought it. Sight unseen, boom, right there. But really good record, man. I've really been enjoying this. I've listened to it several times. It's metal enough. It's metal enough. It's melodic enough. It's kind of right in the wheelhouse of the stuff that I'm looking for nowadays in the metal genre. Like, it's power metal, but it's got just it kind of flicks the nipple of like kind of thrashy speed at times, but like nowhere like what you would think. You know what I mean? But it's good stuff. Good stuff.
Crazy stuff, man. The power and the glory.
Power and the glory. Eyes in the kingdom, forever and ever. Amen. Amen.
Is that a trucker's prayer?
I don't know. Probably. I picked this up not too long ago for like $4, man. Joe Farrell. I knew Joe Farrell. Metal Theologian gave us a Joe Farrell album that's got the Peaches on it.
I've got the Joe Farrell record with
the Peaches.
No, the Benson and Hedges one.
Oh yeah. Well, this is Joe Farrell Moon Germs, and it's a CTI, which is funny. But it has Herbie Hancock, Stan Clark, and Jack DeJohnette. This is vibey, man. I really enjoy this. Listen to side 1 a while ago. Listen to side 2 tonight. Actually, for the first time, because this kind of got lost in the shuffle. And it's kind of some funkier, fusion-y jazz funk jams on here. And I was really enjoying this stuff, man. Even if it hits at the wrong time on record night, stuff like this can kind of bring the party down. And I mean, I get that. It's not, if you're going from Iron Maiden and fucking Fear and goddamn, it's tough to sneak one of those in there, but we still, as much as I get into that kind of hard rocky vibe at times, I definitely like to make sure that we're mixing it up and doing our due diligence to our record night roots. Still some funk and some jazz, some country and shit in there, because that's, you can just sit here and play metal and punk records all night long. We could do that, but like, that's not what it's about.
Amen.
Speaking of which, Jay was actually, me and Jay were discussing Buck Owens yesterday, and Jay asked for the which one are you talking about? Tiger by the Tail,
yeah.
The actual album Tiger by the Tail, which is weird. That's one that I don't have, but I do have. This is my favorite one. I'm not really sure when this came out. I hate to touch this thing, but it's my favorite one. 78. No, 73. 73. So what this is, Ain't It Amazing, Gracie? But what I love about this, a few things. Number one is it has Streets of Bakersfield on it. One of the best songs ever. And if you've never heard the Buck Owens, Dwight Yoakam version that came out on 45, which Cameraman has up here, maybe I hadn't given it back to him. It's fantastic. Streets of Bakersfield, one of my favorite jams of all time. But this album is really unique. Oh, God, I hate doing this when I'm messed up. Cool. It's one of those, like, you gotta fold all this out and take the record out and all this. But this back cover, and you can kind of see, it's like a die cut thing. Look how cool that is. And so you could, all these are die cut. You could pop all these pieces out and stuff. Don't do it now, Mike. You see the lines in it? You could, I don't know why they made it like that. It's like a puzzle or something. I don't know. All I know is it's my favorite Buck Owens.
Okay.
What's up, Abacus? How you doing, brother? Couple more for what we played. Like the variety. Hey, thanks, Cliff. That's what we're after. We started off, we were mainly like funk and like cheeseball 80s and stuff, but because that's the kind of shit we found in thrift stores and Goodwills. When we first started the show, that's what our entire collections were based off of. It took me 2 or 3 years before I went and spent $10 on a record, and I couldn't wait to get home and tell someone. I was like, guess how much I spent on this record? $10. And everybody was like, whoa, what the fuck? It was crazy.
Yeah.
Because everything was dollar records. Literally everything. Which included some Beatles and Zeppelin and Sabbath and stuff, but it also included some Ed Ames and
Sure.
Buck Owens. Ben Buck Owens, fucking A. That's exactly where that record came from. And it's a little VCLT, again from Nebulous Prowler from several weeks ago, a couple of months ago. The Fear record I've been looking for fucking ever. It's a goddamn amazing. I just wanted to hear it tonight. It just felt like what I wanted to hear. I don't know what to tell you. I love that record. And we listened to, I guess, a side one, which has got Beef Bologna, which Let's Have a War. Beef Bologna is my favorite song. And if I hear that song, it's one of those that I'll be singing for guaranteed 10 days afterwards. Beef, 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 beef bologna.
Okay.
How many times you could have caught me in like a cold cut section of a Walmart by myself over there going, beef, 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 beef bologna, like literally in the bologna section. Yeah, it happens. And the final track, this came from Aaron Griffin from a couple of weeks ago. And originally, you may think this is kind of one of those meme bands, and you're like, you get all fucked up and like, oh, it's funny and like, ha 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 and stuff. But nah, man. Especially there's some tracks on here. This Loverboy record, not to mention, look at that butthole right there. Woo, that's Butthole City. Working for the Weekend? Come on.
Well, I was telling you, like, they put out good hits, but they put out terrible records.
You think so?
Yeah, overall.
Good hits, but terrible records?
I got one of their records. It's like the worst record I own.
I mean,
But it's got great
What's up,
songs.
Eric?
It's got "Hot Girls in Love," which is my favorite song of theirs. So
yeah, Rip Farley. Yeah, it's
Chris Farley.
yeah. Let me dance to that in the.
Oh yeah.
But yeah, and that's what I originally. That's why I associate it with like a cheesy '80s band and the funny Chris Farley skit, and that
It's
made it
fun. I mean, it's fun music.
It really is, but some of it's like if you break down Working for the Weekend, some of that the guitar work with the keyboards and stuff. And I'm not really a keyboard guy in rock music, but I mean the way that stuff kind of works out together is pretty good, man. Like it's actually. At some point, you have to put down your fucking guard about this is a fucking corny band or fuck these guys or whatever, and you like listen to it and you're like, man, some of these bands were doing some stuff.
Yeah,
It's like Toto.
But yeah, Toto's great. They're on another level.
Toto's amazing, but that's they're
shit on.
They're shit on and they're cheesy and they're corny and that's but they're fantastic musicians.
Yeah. It kind of reminds me of Bare Naked Ladies. I told you I was listening to them this week.
Let's not get carried away.
No, you're talking about Canadian rock,
Yeah.
And, Loverboy's Canadian. I was listening to Bare Naked Ladies this week for the first time in like 20 years.
Uh-huh.
You ever like Bare Naked Ladies?
No.
They had a couple decent songs. That Brian Wilson song always got me moving. That was a good one.
You say always got you in the mood?
Got me moving.
Moving.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, the song that got me in the mood, I don't know.
Al Green.
Nah, I don't know.
Samantha Fox.
That Jim Neighbors song.
Amazing Grace. No, the mouth is all wrong. The mouth is going over here. How sweet. No, see, the mouth is all wrong. Name that movie. Name that movie.
I don't know.
Come on.
You seen this new Elvis movie coming out?
I just saw the trailer last night.
Did you hear that this one doesn't have his brother in it? They call it Elvis, Elvis the Pelvis, and you never heard much about his brother Enos, did you?
How many times are we going to do this?
Tragically Hip, that's another one.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're greater than the Bare Naked Ladies. Steve liked Tragically Hip, didn't he?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
I don't know much about them. I remember the name.
Golly? Is that
Oh, Teddy Tommy, what's going on? Sorry, I'm a Ryan Kidd. What's going on, baby? I'm balancing the Twitch and YouTube chats a little differently tonight. It's a little tougher, but Jim fucking Neighbors.
That's appropriate.
That's appropriate. Yeah, that Fear record is just. That's where it's at. It don't get much better than that. Like this, especially when it. I don't know if there's a better like opening track like punk rock was that I've heard at least. I mean, not that I'm king shit of Turd Mountain, but like Let's Start a War. I mean, that's just like you talking about making you want to fucking flip something over and like, hey, this record just started. Fucking A, like boom. That's one of the best ones, I think.
I've been listening to Candlebox a lot lately. That's funny you say that, Aaron. I worked with this guy one time who was the biggest Candlebox. He was like into Candlebox, like I was into
what are we even
The
talking
Dead
about
or
right
Van
now?
Halen or somebody like that. And he had all these like Candlebox bootlegs he bring into work and play for me. I swear.
Collecting Candlebox bootlegs.
Yeah, I'm not making this stuff up, man. He'd like play them for me, and some of them were okay.
No, I've told this story. You know my funny Candlebox story. So I went to this party at Chapel Hill, the University of North Carolina, Chapel Hill. We go to this party, and there's like, every party we went to there was like hot chick central,
Yeah.
and I could hang out as late as anybody, imagine, but there was this one oddball at this party. So it's like frat boy looking dudes and like hot chicks, and like I was kind of like a metally punk wallet chain guy, you know, like ponytail. But then, or maybe I was the weird motherfucker there. I mean, honestly. But there was a cowboy there. And this guy was like cowboy from head to tippy fucking toe. He had the hat on, he had the belt, the shirt, the buckle, the boots, the tight Wranglers, everything. And I remember seeing him throughout the night. I was like, this is weird. Nobody else is here like this. You're going to this party at Carolina, this is what you wear. Anyway, it's like 4 a.m. There's a couple of girls like just folded over, you know, about dead. A couple of dudes are throwing up in the bushes. People have gone to bed. It's one of those situations. This motherfucker is over on the couch. He's still wearing his hat and his buckle. He's got his arms on the couch like this. He's got a big ass fucking dip in. Candlebox is on the radio. What's the song? Leave Me Far Behind or whatever?
That was one other song.
Yeah, that song was on. So he's got the dip in, and he's doing this. And he's like singing it. He's like singing it while he's like almost about to pass out. And I don't know what it is, but I'll never forget that moment. It's like the cowboy drunk guy with a dip in, folded over a couch, singing Candlebox.
Yeah. It's pretty crazy, man.
But yeah. Anyway, hey, that was what we played. Oh, seems like a great time to get into a little bit of marble action.
All right. Well, who's gonna call in?
You're calling in.
So I gotta be at work like early in the morning. I gotta get up like 6:30 in the morning.
6:30.
Yeah.
Come on.
So why don't Steve call in? Steve
Yeah.
can call in on the audio line actually.
Well, you have to like. Okay, look, boom. Okay, I'm pulling the wand bender move. I'm gonna get rid of the camera. I'm gonna get rid of the frame. So exclamation point vote, then the number of the track you would like to run. Exclamation point vote, then the number of the track you would like to run.
Hashtag what?
No. Now you talk to him while I take a piss.
Oh.
Tell him a story.
Oh, no.
You gotta tell him a story.
No.
Can't leave dead air.
No. Oh, no.
Get that out of the way. Get that out of the way. Get that out of the way. Hey, get the records out of the way so I can move this. I gotta take a piss. Jay's gonna tell you.
I don't have a story to tell.
No, you don't tell a story.
I'm gonna stand off
Let's talk.
I'm just gonna stand off camera.
No,
and talk.
can't be dead air.
Can we watch Bass Basics? So, what's MSLA Raceway? That sounds kind of fun. The Funnel. That sounds kinky. The Dojo. What about the Dojo? See, we got votes for 36, 59, 19, 36, 46, 50. 36 looks like 259s, 236s. Let's settle it somehow, guys. Fear of heights. I have a massive fear of heights. It's 59 or 36. 36 is Coils of Power. We got 2 votes for 59, 2 for 36.
Okay. Run and tally.
Did you say tally?
Yeah, run and tally. Run and tally. All right.
Blanchard.
With urine like that, who needs farts? Am I right? Let's see what we got. It's enough time to vote. Only a couple of votes. Nobody's watching. Show's over. What I gotta do to get you guys to watch the program? I don't know what else to do. Somebody break this tie. Coils of Power and Marble. I like Marble Diner. Boom. We're doing that one. I don't care. It's my show. That's some fuck off. Canceling the show. I'm going into retirement. Nobody watches. No show. Fuck was the frame? Boom. Actually, why don't we put this in here? What are we even talking about? Why we doing that fucking two shot? Exclamation point play in the chat. Exclamation point play. What's up, DJ Thunder? I see DJ Thunder popping in there. Yeah, yeah. Hell yeah. What's up, Vance? Yes, sir. Does green light make this too weird? Does it fuck up my shit too much? Does it alter the colors? I think it may be altering the colors. I'm doing a shot. Hey, the Grown Man, I wanted to mention. Did I mention this last week? We finished the Grown Man Retro League. I came close to breaking the world record in pole position on the Atari 2600. Yeah? We talk about that? Yeah. The new game we're playing is Truxton for the Sega Genesis. So maybe I'll break this world record too. Who knows? I've been known to do stuff like that. Ooh, get some bourbon? What kind of bourbon you drinking, Loretta? Oof. I'll hold it. If you're gonna get you a snort, I'll wait and do one with you. How about that? What's up, Andy? How you doing, brother? We got 15 mugs in here. I don't want to start till everybody's. I want to give everybody a chance to do a little shot ski with me. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! So I got a little dig of the week action. I actually found something dig of the week in a sack here in the house, in like a giveaway pile, because I was looking for stuff to give to Ragnar and some stuff. A lot of times we put some stuff aside. It's like, oh, it's a double. I'll give that to a homie or whatever. And found something in there. I'm like, what the fuck? But yeah. So we got some stuff, and I picked up a couple of things today. So I'm pretty excited about it. A couple of punk rock jams and a little hard 70s rocker that I found actually in the house. So cheers, everybody. Appreciate you guys. Mazel tov. I switched shot. I just wanted to drink out of something different for a little while. Sydney. Okay, I can't read. Cheers, everybody. Ragnar's dad gets off the plane at 9 or 10 o'clock in the morning. There's a good chance I'm gonna still be drunk. Dead ass. All right, let's run this. Let's run this shit. Start. Boom. Ooh, that tastes good. It said a diner. Oh, that looks neat. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Got Zonk Man, Big Burly Bro out in front. Quick lead. 137.454 is the track record. I don't know if we're going to be breaking something like, oh, look at this. This is a diner. What? I want to run this one every week. No. I love diners. That's like me and the fiance. We always go to a diner for our like Valentine's Day and stuff. Not always, but who's just chilling? Who's up here just chilling? Got Thunder making moves. What's y'all's go-to diner meal? Why's everybody stopped? What did gravity switch? The fuck is happening to my life right now? Everybody's crawling along. Do y'all go like you know, 2 eggs, bacon, and grits kind of thing, or you do like a club sandwich, or you do like a bowl of soup and a, you know, grilled cheese, or like what is it? Whoa, 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 whoa! Looks like one of them hair rollers them women's in the '80s wore about it. Get you a hamburger or something like that. Look at Steve. He looks too smug. I'm getting off him. Elephantitis. Whoa, 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 whoa! He blew him back into the hole, though. Digital hole. He's got a clear shot through the digital hole. Oh, I don't know how clear it is, though. Whoa, whoa, hey, hey! Oh, he went right through. That's a clear shot, but he got held up and popped loose. Elephantitis. First time winner? Is it possible? Is it possible? It's possible. It's probable.
We want to be free to do what we want to do.
Whoa, whoa, whoa! Boom! What kind of time was that? That was kind of low-key nasty.
Without being hassled by the man.
That was kind of a nasty time.
We want to get loaded.
Way out in front. Depends on what part of the country I'm in, but I have to eat. I have to have breakfast. 2 eggs over medium with corned beef hash. Oh, crispy hash browns or grits, whole wheat toast or biscuits. God damn, that just made me hungry. Coffee. BLT. Reuben. Interesting. Chicken fried steak. What's up, Wizard? Patty melt. You guys are all over the place. I love it. That's awesome. That's kind of what I was looking for. That's pretty incredible, honestly. I wasn't expecting that. I was expecting a lot more, like, you know, 2 eggs, bacon, toast, whatever. Huh. No pancakes or waffles, I see. 'Cause waffles are better than pancakes. Just go with it, no control. Let's see the final results. That was a good time. Well, it felt like a good time. 2:35. It's a minute slower than the record, but good race. I like that track. I felt that track had a lot of diversity. And we're all about diversity here on Grown Man Record Night. We are an equal opportunity employer. Because a mind is a terrible thing to waste. Did Jay leave? Jay? I think Jay left. Well, motherfucker. I don't think he realized that that means a different camera shot. Because this is stupid. And I can do this. This is better camera. He's puking. He ain't done enough to puke. Hang on a second. Because waffles are better than pancakes. Okay, so here's the deal. Jay's not here anymore. Why is this way over here? Is that more than right and like it? First of all, get this out of here. Numero uno. So here's the thing. Anybody get any new records this week? I didn't know I was going to be doing this. Let's see what we got going on here. Boom. Get off of that. All right. Luke? Sorry, I just saw your message on YouTube. Okay, boom, enter studio. So anybody got any new records? This week? Interesting. It won't let me access. God damn it. Okay. Now it's having trouble with the, that's okay. It's alright. Copy to clipboard. Settings, camera. Okay. Okay. I don't know. I can put a link in here and bring somebody up, but I don't know if you won't be able to see me on StreamYard. You have to look at me on YouTube. Somebody want to come up for Dig of the Week? Anybody got any records? I'll try to work it out. I'm doing it on the fly. I didn't know Jay was going to leave. Fuck, what happened? Why'd the camera freeze? Hold up. Just kidding. Just kidding. We're good. We're good. So if somebody wants to come in, I can post this in the chat. Boom. We'll try it. I don't know if it'll work because we're not prepared. Because Jay kind of left me in a lurch here. Jake got to get up early. Jake's got to get up early, buddy. So you won't, again, you won't be able to see me. But hopefully we'll be able to bring you in. Why is there not browser? Oh, there is browser. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Never mind. Okay. New logo. Why are you up there? Anyway. So I was able to get into a store. Or actually before store. Oh shit! Bill's up in this mug. Let me add him.
Ah! No, not already.
Now, hold up. Let me see if I can hear you.
So, I was able to get into a store. Actually, before.
Make sure I can hear you, Bill.
Bill's up in this mug.
Yard.
Yeah.
I got Bill.
Hold up, let me see if I can hear you.
I'm
I'm
gonna
not
have to
hearing
mute
you.
here. Hold on a second.
I got to do like okay.
Trying to find a way to be able to hear you.
I knew this would be weird doing it on the fly
being
like
able to
this.
be on
Thanks
at
a
the
lot,
same
Jay.
time that you are.
Hold up.
Let's see.
I knew this would be weird doing it on the fly like this.
Yeah, you're telling me.
I'm most concerned without there being any audio. Browser audio.
I don't know if this will work or not, Mikey.
Are you talking, Bill? Oh, now it looks like you froze.
You're telling me.
I'm most concerned you're not frozen on the browser. Browser audio.
I don't know if this will work or not, Mikey.
This may be chalked. I don't know. I'm telling you. Talking, Bill? It's kind of one of those things you
I'm
have to
talking
like,
right now, but I think there's like a 10 second delay.
Browser audio.
I don't know if this will work or not, Mikey.
This do ahead of time, or I don't know. I'm telling you. Bill? It's kind of one of those things. You
I'm
have to
talking
like,
right now, but I think there's like a
Hold on.
10 second delay. I don't know if this will work or not, Mikey.
This do ahead of time, or I don't know. God, I can't hear anything. Hold on.
I'm talking right now, but I think there's like a 10 second delay. Yeah, I can't even hear myself.
Hey, it's Bill.
This is messed up.
I know. I think this is the live dynamic
Hold on.
situation.
We're both flying blind here, man.
Yeah, the problem is you're frozen on the stream.
Let's see.
But I can attempt to noodle something here.
Let me unmute you.
Frozen on the stream. Go into here. Boom. But I can attempt to noodle something here.
I can hear you on the Twitch. Let me unmute you.
Yeah, you can't hear. You won't be able to hear me on StreamYard because it's. I was captured.
But there's still a delay.
Yeah, that's the problem. I can attempt to noodle something there.
Okay, I can hear you on the Twitch. Let me unmute you.
Yeah, you can't hear. You won't be able to hear me on StreamYard because it's. I was captured.
But there's still a delay.
Yeah, that's the problem. I can attempt to noodle something.
And we may have to abort this.
Hear you on the Twitch. We may have to abort it, dude. I'm sorry, Bill. You won't be able to hear me on StreamYard because I was captured.
But there's still a delay.
Yeah, that's the. And now I can't even show it.
We may have to abort this.
Yeah, we may have to abort it, dude. I'm sorry, Bill.
That's okay, man. You're cool.
I can try it again. We can. I'm sorry. I'll do my stuff and we'll get out of here, logo. Yeah, I didn't know Jay was not going to stay for the whole thing. But everybody, you got a stack, Aaron? Oh fuck. Well, hold up. We're gonna figure it out. But let me go through my shit. I'll go through my shit and then we can sit and chill and fucking vibe and I can try to figure it out. But it's kind of tough. That's one of those things like now the browser volume is not working. God damn it, man. I just caused all kinds of problems by doing that. Properties. Yep. Wavelength browser. Hello. Sorry. My brain won't let me leave it alone. It gets all freaked out. I don't know what it is. Yeah, I've looked at doing it. Actually, Zoom looks better. But I think Zoom's a little weirder about if I just drop the link and people can casually come up and shit like that. But yeah, it's weird. Now like my music, which is coming through the browser, won't play. Because StreamYard was looking for a camera and of audio, but it's already in use, and now everything's all fucked up. Now everything's all fucked up. That's okay. We can still chat. Everything's still cool, and I'm still gonna low key try to figure it out. But that's frustrating that it's I want to just be able to click a couple of buttons, and I know what I want to do and that kind of thing. Okay, we at least got music back. Okay. So, I tell you what, I'm gonna do, just so that we're not dropping off like flies here. I will tell you, I was looking for, sending stuff to Ragnar, and we have like a cache of stuff, like some doubles of, sort of pseudo-common things that we've put aside for some folks that may be interested or whatnot. And as I was going through stuff, Jay had this over there, and I realized this had happened like years before I'd really got into them. But over in this stack was Kiss's Love Gun, like a dollar copy that he picked up somewhere. But my copy, if I even have this one, doesn't even have a cover, or it's like one of those deals where it came in the wrong cover. But the one I do have is looks like somebody wrote on it with a screwdriver. And we played it, but we don't play it on the show very much. And I mean, this is not perfect by any stretch, but it looks decent. You know what I mean? It's Kiss Love Gun. That's probably my favorite Kiss record. As a kind of a newbie Kiss fan. So this was sitting in my own house that Jay was like, hey, I got this for $1, and I've got 2 or 3 copies of this record. I'll donate it to somebody. And I was like, fuck Kiss, I don't want nothing to do with that. And then cut to several years later, and I'm like, oh, wait a minute. Actually, I kind of want that. But yeah. So I'll do the stuff I got today. That way, Dig of the Week is done for me, and then I'll maybe try to bring some people up. If it fails again, then we've at least gotten through this. You know what I mean? I need a shot. This is my whole week. My whole fucking week has looked like this right here. If some of you hadn't heard this story from tonight, the early record night folks have not heard this story. True story. So I got home a little bit of a fervor, way later than I normally do, and trying to get stuff set up. This whole week's kind of been a clusterfucking way. So I've kind of been in my own head anyway. So I get home, we start broadcasting, and I got an 18-pack of Natty Lights up in the Frigidaire, right? And hadn't drank one yet, whatever. And I noticed at the store, this was a relatively older box of Natty Lights. Older boxes have that certain malleability to them. So I put it in there. So I'm trying to pop the little window on the fridge pack, so you can pull the beer out of the bottom or whatever. And I can't get this thing to pop open to save my fucking life. And I get kind of bananas pissed, and I grab a knife that was close by, and I just jabbed it right into where the cardboard cutout thingy is. And well, when I did that, I mean, because of physics and all that, I jabbed a hole right through one of the beers. Imagine. And so there's one of these beers spewing away in there. And so I rip it open real quick, and I'm going to grab this beer and shotgun it. Whatever. I rip it open real quick. All 18 beers spill out all over the entire kitchen floor. bouncing from the top shelf of the refrigerator, mind you. Boom, ba boom, 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 ba boom, boom. A couple of them start spewing. Psst. So I shotgun the one. I throw this down over here. I got other ones spewing stuff. All my cans are dented. I mean, this one's dented right here. I mean, you can see right there. But literally, when I stabbed that knife, that beer shot me in the face like it was somebody just squared up and popping you. Like, it was like... It was... Dude, it was terrible. It was terrible. But I was so pissed off, but at the same time, it was so comical. You could not laugh at that. It was absurd. The absurdity of the whole fucking thing was something else. So, cheers to that, and fuck off. I hope that flight's not coming in at 9 or 10 in the morning. Yeah, the domino theory. You know when you go to like brush your teeth in the mornings and you drop your fucking toilet brush in the sink because you just can't hang on to it? And in the back of your mind you think like, oh, here we go. And the rest of the day is nothing but shit like that. Dropping your keys, you know. I can't find my wallet. I forgot my lunch. Did I not copy you on that email? Fuck. Like, all day long. Anyway, I did pick up a couple of things today when I was in a local recordatorium, Hippo Records, Winston-Salem, North Carolina. And we mentioned this band earlier. Love to see it on video. Oh, it would have been like a Benny Hill thing, 100%. I mentioned this band earlier. I'm a big fan of these guys, and I'm kind of a recent convert. Flamin' Groovies. It's weird they don't mention the name of this record, like anywhere on the cover. This is Teenage Head, which I think is their third record. 1970. Let me look. I think it's 1971. Bum ba dum bum 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 bum. Hello, come on, hello. Yeah, third record came out in '71 on Kama Sutra. But this is what this is here is Culture Factory. They did a reissue in 2019 on pink vinyl, and it's only 2,000 worldwide. And when I look this up, it's that's where Culture Factory's a Japanese thing, Bill, which would explain the Obi. But oh yeah, it's kind of like a Pepto-Bismol thing. Nice. Limited to 2,000. And when I looked this up, this goes for way... I paid... This was $15.99. And that's way less than what it seems to go for. And I love the band anyway, so I mean, I would have bought it regardless. If it was just an original or like a, you know, just a general copy of this, I would have bought it. But the fact there was something a little kind of special, even better. Yeah, cool stuff, man, and a great band, great record. That early stuff. Let me see. I wrote something down about released the same year as Sticky Fingers. That's what it was. And Mick Jagger reportedly noticed the similarities between the albums and thought the Flamin' Groovies did the better take on the theme of like classic, like bluesy rock and roll stuff. Even Mick Jagger said, yeah, you know, Flamin' Groovies kind of does it better than we do. Fuck, I mean, that's kind of a big, that's a big thing to say. And, oh, this goes out to Aaron Griffin. Actually, I should send it to Aaron Griffin, but I'm not because I want it. I was digging through the dollar record bins for some reason, and I was not going to let this sit in there for 99 cents and not buy it in perfect condition. I want to party all the time, party all the time, party all the time. The single for Eddie Murphy's Party All the Time, which is, I mean, probably just pretty much what this show's all about. But it's just an A-side with Party All the Time. The B-side is the instrumental. I don't know. I may record a track of me like rhyming over the instrumental. I mean, maybe. I'm thinking about it. I got some bars. I got some bars I can spew over that B-side. Ain't no cap. No cap. So that was 99 cents. So can't fuck with that. Perfect condition. Still in the shrink. I'm telling the record. Look at the record. Because it's funny. A lot of times dollar records are there because they're beat. So it's like Steppenwolf or like even a Beatles record or whatever, but it's beat to death. A lot of times it's stuff like, man, I can't sell this otherwise. But I'm like, Jesus, look, this is like brand new. Oh, there's a little smudgy thing there. But I mean, it's super shiny. Like, it looks unplayed, honestly. I love it, man. I mean, I love that shit. And I'll say, I was an early sort of hater of this band, a disregarder of this band. And I've recently became a convert, like I have many, many times throughout the course of this program, where I've learned the errors of my ways. Oh, DJ Thunder with 100 biddies, bits and bits and more bits. And I've recently become a convert to this band, and really tipped in my favor today. I found a used record. And that kind of really did it for me. So today I bought my first Ramones record, guys. This is my very first Ramones. So this is the second record, Leave Home. I'm familiar with it. This is a reissue from some time. I don't know. But I don't know. I was kind of like, I'm not really a big Ramones guy, blah. But this was, it's like $14 or something like that. I'm kind of excited to have my first one, because I get it. The more I've delved into punk rock, and when I kind of jumped into punk rock more and more, the Ramones had nothing to do with it, and a lot of I've ended up working my way backwards toward the Ramones. And where I'm like, you can't really deny what it is that they're doing here. I mean, as much as I may want to, Michael familiar. I mean, as much as I want to do that, you just can't, because it's good fun time music, man. Not every song is the same once you get it. Yeah, it's true. It's true. You notice the differences, and and I think it's good background punk rock vibes. You know what I mean? And you don't have to think too much about it. It's the lyrics aren't super cryptic. There's no fucking puzzle to solve here. It's just generally a good fun record. Much like a lot of funk records or cheesy 80s records or whatever. It's just good, fun time music. And there's nothing wrong with that. There will literally never be anything wrong with that. That was me, Cliff. That was 100% me. Like, the punk guys that I really respected were like, super into Ramones stuff. And I was like, there's so many better punk bands. Like, but once I kind of just listen to it, I get it. I totally get it. Am I going to be the completionist? I'm going out and like buying a bunch of stuff. They're nowhere near my favorite punk band or anything like that. But it's catchy, and you find yourself humming the riffs, and yeah, I get it. Scotty's going to start But yeah, and I'm just, you know, I mean, it's like when you feel yourself. I always feel this when I consider myself like an ambassador of a genre of music. You know, you're remiss to like endorse the stereotypical down the middle fucking like pick. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Like if Metal Theologian's whole shebang was like, but you guys, the Black Album, that's the end all be all, you know, you'd be like, what? Like, you know what I mean? I feel like the Ramones are kind of the Black Album of the punk scene, or they can be. Until you, I mean, if you've never heard it, that's probably a bad example. That's a bad example. I take it back. I take it back. I take it back. Never mind. Never mind. Fuck. But you guys know what I mean. It's like, yeah, you're really into metal? Yeah, you like Godsmack and shit? Yeah. Fuck. No. Never. Definitely better than a lot of shit out there, so I'll say that. And the other stuff I can't show you. I picked up something for Ragnar, so I'm gonna put it in a little package. We're delivering to the Pops tomorrow for Ragnar. Excited to do that. If you guys missed the beginning of the program, meeting up with Ragnar, a pal from Iceland, meeting up with his dad tomorrow to do some exchange of records. I'm giving Ragnar some records. He's giving us some records. So it's a little Iceland USA exchange. It's the third time we've done this. Real excited about that. Now we can, before we go into So to Speak and Chip Chat, we could try to do the StreamYard thing again. I can't promise anything. Fuck, create a broadcast, new broadcast. Boom. We'll try that. We'll call it. Yep. Yeah, it's not letting me like access cameras and stuff that are already being used. But we can see if I can hear you guys. So if you guys want to try this again, we'll see what works. Now, I see my camera froze, so that's probably not a good sign. Probably not a good sign. That's okay. I can unfreeze it. Go over here. Boom. Yeah, see, I got that unfroze. Oh shit, we got Aaron in here. You probably can't hear me at all. Let's see if I can put you in here.
Yeah, I can hear you.
You can hear me?
I can hear you.
It's probably just delayed as fuck. Yeah, it's probably just delayed as fuck.
I'm listening to you. All right.
But you can just bust through some stuff. You don't have to hear me yap about it. Bring the music way down here. Hold up.
Yeah. All right, so this is going back. Ordered this like the end of.
Oh no!
I think I ordered this like the end of April from Noble Records. He had one of these in. I've been looking for this for a while, and it took about a month. Oh, I'm frozen.
No, you're good. You're good. You're good. I fixed you.
So I got that as a reissue, I think last year or the year before. So I worked NASCAR down in Charlotte for 3 days this past weekend. And I was like, well, if I'm going to be down there, I have to hit up Noble Records. I've been wanting to go there for a while. So I picked up quite a few. Briar, I was not familiar with them at all. But $7, $8, cool cover. English metal from the late 80s. Got some pirate shirts going on there. Bullet belts, all that fun stuff.
Nice.
I found a Les McCann sealed Live at the Roxbury.
Wow, that was
Or
sealed.
Live at the Roxy, sorry. Had that movie stuck in my head. Well, yeah, sealed for $5. And then adding to my ZZ Top collection, El Loco. It's in really good shape.
Aaron, we've got a request to do a live
And then
puke.
getting in some more metal. They had a whole metal table. They had cassettes and CDs. I had some CDs actually wanted, but they were kind of on the higher side. But yeah, Saxon. The Eagle has landed. This is my first. This is my first Saxon, so I'm kind of excited about that. So, and all this stuff is in excellent condition. If you guys haven't hit up Noble, Dylan wasn't there, but there was a new guy working there. He was super, really young kid. But some Gate Creeper, death metal. This one is on Relapse, and this has got a really cool, it's like purple splatter. Got into these guys a couple years ago. Paul Bear, Doom. This gatefold's really cool. And this is their first full length. I think they had a demo or so, one or two come out, but it's got a purple blue swirl. But excellent album.
I think
I've
I have the one after that.
2 or 3 other ones, but and then so that's all I got at Noble. And then this was I think last weekend. Yeah, I have the newest one and then one before that. I forget what years this came out though. I think the one came out like 2019 or 2020. So I found this at Goodwill. The one Goodwill by my house for some reason always has excellent music. You gotta go, consistently. But 79 or 69 cents. So it's not in the greatest shape, but I can't leave it there for less than $1. So it's not terrible. And then there's another guy that I work with a lot. He gives me random stuff he finds, and going along with more ZZ Top. This one's in pretty rough shape, but I'll take free records. So that's what I've got in the past. That's been in the last week.
Hell
so,
yeah. That's a good
my record
week,
collection
man.
has grown quite a bit.
That's a solid
I
fucking
still have
week.
that whole box of hip hop records that I haven't really even gone through. So I had a number in my head that when I went to Noble, I was like, okay, I want to spend $100 or less, which I spent like $107, but I bought a shirt and a sticker and stuff like that to try to help support the shop and all that stuff. So, but this audio delay is really weird. It's about to make me barf. So. I'm gonna get off here. Somebody else can jump in if they want to.
All right, man. That's awesome.
See ya.
That's fucking awesome. Dude. That's great. That's what a score. What a week of scores that is right there from Aaron. And sorry, probably the music may have been a little loud, but I didn't want to go back in and adjust it because that would have meant potential problems. I was trying to adjust this where maybe you could hear a different microphone from me. Could try this maybe. Oh, no, that wouldn't work either. Hold on. Nope, not camera. Nope. Audio. Just want to see if we could we could fake it out. You know what I mean? Can you hear me, Scotty? Hold on. Hey, can you hear me, Scotty? Wait, what are you doing?
Shit.
Yeah, there's still.
Yeah, I can hear you.
There's still a delay.
What? Oh.
I'm sorry.
I can hear you in the normal chat.
Can you really? It's probably not my primo camera, like real mic, but I think I may have gotten like a way to do like the.
Yeah, when I mute the other one, I can't. Yeah, it's weird.
But is it instantaneous now?
No, I can't hear you. Like I have to have the normal Twitch.
Oh fuck. Hang on. How about now?
No, I have to have the normal Twitch muted or unmuted.
Gotcha. Well, I'll just let you go with it. And you can just run them off, and I'll keep my yapper shut because I know it's hard doing the delay thing.
Yeah, I can ride with it delayed. We'll wait for the delay to catch up. I caught up. I'm still catching up. So, all right. So I will just talk. So yeah, I got a Synthesizer, that Detroit band. Yeah, it's weird. It's cool. Yeah, all right. I'm like, yeah. Punk band. I got I only had an LP of theirs before from the '80s. That kind of sucked, but like this is from the '70s. They're 70s punk. This is cool. This is their first single on Tremor Records. What else? So from the same seller, I got the Bikinis. I haven't listened to this yet, and I can't remember. I kind of bought it just because they were like a Detroit power pop band, so it's like, all right, I'll buy it. The Algebra Mothers. I actually have 2 copies of this, but one was missing the sleeve. Third Man Records reissued this. This is an OG copy though, and my other copy is as well. But I was missing the sleeve, so I was able to get a second copy. Really cool. Also Detroit. I kind of hit the Detroit scene. Yeah, good single. And this one was kind of like a cock rock. I don't know why I bought this. It wasn't very well. It's all right. It's got some good guitar with. What's it called? Bittersweet Ale. Stop spinning me around like an 80s. You know, I don't know. They're all right. But anyway, yeah, this is weird with the delay. So tonight I saw Biggable Planets. A fucking awesome show. Go see him. I don't know where
a
they're
nickel bag of funk. A
go
nickel
see him
bag
if
of
you can.
funk.
It was awesome.
A nickel bag of funk.
Yeah. Yeah, they played Nickelback and Funk. Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah, that was my jam, man.
Of course they played that, but
yeah.
cool like that. I talked to them after the show. It was cool. They're doing a rooftop party right now. We went to this other rooftop party, which is a whole nother thing. Anyway, yeah, it's weird. I'm gonna hop off. It's too weird.
All right, man. I know this is fucking weird. Trying to do some shit where it wouldn't be all fucking stupid, but it's weird when we like. I think the takeaway from this is when we set this all up before, it was groovy, and I kind of kept this. I kept StreamYard up, and then launched OBS and went into my whole like show thing. No, actually, OBS was already up. I don't know, but doing this willy-nilly after we've already been streaming on OBS and then bringing the browser up, it wouldn't give me access to the camera, so you couldn't see me. You wouldn't give me access to my microphone, so you couldn't hear me. So it's always one of those. It's always one of the things. But I love Diggable Planets. It's one of the most influential like backpack hip hop outfits from my early days in college. When I started wilding out and like, you know, I mean, like that album, Blowout Comb, that album is man, that means a lot to me. That Nickel Bag of Funk and yeah, that shit was incredible. Yeah, it worked last week. That's what was weird is I think it was opposite. I brought it in, and so much about streaming does that. It's so weird. Like the way that it interacts, especially because last week I couldn't use the camera. So if you remember, like when Eric was on there, I couldn't show records like this. I would have to show records over here to the other camera. So we couldn't see my camera. But tonight you also couldn't hear my microphone. So I don't know. We'll keep farting around with it. We'll keep farting around. I think if we do the show straight up that way, it's set up that way from the rip and blah, blah, blah. But Jay just taking off lickety-split in the middle of the fucking show, I didn't know he was going to do that, or I would have kind of prepared for bringing people on. Anyway, we'll take us a quick commercial break, come back with a Soda Speak and Chip Chat. We still got some stuff to do. I don't know what I want to do. I know what I'm going to do. I know what I'm going to do. You guys take a second, go drain your lizard or whatever. Fuck.
Can I help you? Yes, I have Amazon Prime, and I'd like my free sub, please. No, I'm sorry, it doesn't work that way. You take your Amazon Prime, you link your Twitch account, then you get one free subscription to your favorite Twitch channel, like a grown man record night. I like it at Mikey Bananas. He a funny guy, and a good-looking too. Jay, not so much. Oh, I understand. How about some free soup, then? Link Amazon Prime to your Twitch account and subscribe to Grown Man Record Night for free. You gain access to sub badges and exclusive chat emotes. Subject to credit approval, avoid prohibited by law. See Twitch Broadcaster for complete details.
Road every single ride today. And I just went on the last one and spun me around. My face is probably all white. I'm pretty sick. This could be a disaster movie. You call it Barf Beach. Too funny. Actually, today's movie is called Blood Beach. This is a GYC carnival. I'm here Thursday night, having a good time. All right, what's your name?
Kimberly Tuttle.
That's Kimberly. Woo! What's your name?
Melanie Hall.
Melanie. What's your name?
Melissa Phillips.
Melissa. What's your name?
Lisa Bark.
And you're the winner. Yay, she won the trophy and the $50 prize. Where are you from?
Aiken, South Carolina.
Aiken, South Carolina. Woo! All right, so what are you going to do with the $50 prize?
I'm going to go shopping.
She's going to go shopping. All right. And have you ever won a contest like this before?
I entered last time, but I didn't win.
Well, congratulations for winning this time.
Okay, little quick break. Little quick turn and burn. I don't need this. I don't particularly need this headphone. Oh, although I do enjoy these jams. Do have some new opens for So to Speak and Chip Chat coming, so you guys know. But for now, boom. This is we have a local. There was a time where all the time Jay went so long without talking. Oh, that's funny. So the fiance hooked us up with. We have a local convenience store down here in the South called Sheetz. I don't know if you guys have Sheetz or not where you're from. But they have their own line of soda pops in their stores, and she picked up one that she knew we had not done before. It's a pumpkin pie Sheetz pop. Sounds pretty goddamn good. Sounds pretty goddamn sweet. But a Sheetz pumpkin pie pop. And I bet these were like a buck and some change kind of shit. You know what I mean? So we'll give it a shot. Boom. You took a Sheetz at Sheetz? How many of you guys know Sheetz? It's pretty good. Heavy on the cinnamon, nutmeg vibes. There's some pumpkin, 100%. I like it. That's great. And you know, I went through this whole phase where like a lot of my friends got super into like the pumpkin beers around Christmas and stuff. And I was like, you know, my problem with a lot of that stuff and stuff like this doesn't adhere to that problem is, you know what's great about pumpkin pie? It's not pumpkin, it's fucking sugar. It's pumpkin and sugar together. So pumpkin by itself, not so much. It's pumpkin and sugar. So like, I don't want a pumpkin beer, I want a pumpkin pie beer. And that kind of to this point. Rock and roll tongue. Not as sweet as you would imagine. It's not very carbonated. Good soda pop though. Unique. I'll give it. It's definitely like a W in the unique category. Doesn't taste like anything else we've ever done. 100%. A lot of cinnamon, a lot of nutmeg, and kind of a pop of pumpkin. So the pumpkin's not overbearing, which is that's the play. You don't want to overplay pumpkin in those situations because that could be nasty. She's my pumpkin pie. Yeah, 100%. What? Oh, Wawa. I think I went to Wawa. You know what always flipped me out is when you got on 95 and started heading north, like from North Carolina, Virginia, toward the end of Virginia into like DC and beyond. The convenience stores were in the median between the two highways. What the fuck are y'all smoking up there? What kind of shit is that? What is that? Like, what? Like there's like northbound, southbound, triple lanes on each side, but in the middle is where the convenience stores are. You don't take an exit to go to the convenience store. They're in the middle of the highway. You guys are nuts. That's psychopathic. That's what aliens do when they build highways. They put convenience stores between. The fuck is wrong, you people? That's a Pennsylvania thing? Is it just Pennsylvania? Yeah. I'm just saying. Always struck me as weird. Down here, it's Racetrack or Quick Trip. Oh, I like both of those. Racetrack and Quick Trip are both good, Luke. Yeah, 100%. No MT tonight? No. He's no longer a supporter. He's beefing. He's beefing with us. He's got problems with us. Now, I like. I hear a lot of people talking about the Wawa stuff. I don't know if I've really spent time at a Wawa. Like got food. You know what I mean? Like really put in time. But also from the fiance, pick these up. Actually, a suggestion from the kid. It was kind of a low-key suggestion. She was like, it's a brand new flavor for Pringles. I mean, it's not a brand new flavor for people, but for Pringles, it's brand new. And she was like, it's damn good. The new Pringles cheddar and sour cream joints. Now, we've all had the Cheez-Ums. Cheez-Ums is one of my all-time favorites for Pringles. 100%. So this is a cheddar and sour cream, which Lay's kind of perfected. Actually, probably Ruffles. Was it a Lay's or a Ruffles originally? Yeah. Yeah, right? She said a new flavor. I'm like, nah, man, they've had those. And she was like, nah. They have the cheddar ones, or they used to call them Cheez-Ums. And they're good as fuck. A couple of things for Chip Chat, though, in addition to this awesome chip. Michael Cron posted a there's a song, we may use it for something. If you've never heard this song, give that a YouTube. I don't want to do it yet because I don't know if we're going to get popped for it. A song about potato chips from back in the day. But yeah, what was the other thing I was going to say? Something else. What? There was something else. I can't remember. Something else about potato chips. New open. Fuck, I don't remember. I'm kind of over it. But we are going to go back over to Twitch, play a couple of record albums before we sign off for the evening. So definitely come over to Twitch, twitch.tv/GrownManRecordNight. I'm going to play some Ramones, some Flamin' Groovies, maybe, real quick. And lock her down for the evening. Appreciate you guys hanging out. Hey, yo, the commitments. Let me tell you something. The commitments, the recommitments, the continued support to the channel, the bits, the fucking subs, the hanging out, just hanging out. That shit does not go fucking unnoticed, motherfuckers. So I appreciate that shit. That's some big time Billy business right there. We appreciate the shithole damn fuck out of you. Honestly. So give me like 2 seconds. I'm gonna go back over to Twitch and fire up some records. Oh, the sweet corn Pringles? Yeah, dude. Oh, any sweet corn. Oh, another 100 bits. More bits and bits and bits and bits. Hey, Noisy Beast, you want me to start with Flamin' Groovies? I'll start with that one if you want me to, baby. Let's do it. I'll start with that one. Give me a minute and a half, and we'll be right back over on Twitch to play some music. Love you, bros.